Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is based on how to increase your vocabulary. So I guess you might have trouble remembering all the vocabulary words that you're learning, and if so, here are some of the tips that help you to remember the vocabulary. The main problem you're facing will be like you could recognize the words, but you doesn't know what exactly it means. In order to remember the meaning of each word, what you want to do is just to use it in your daily conversations. But it is not an easy task, and that is to collect the different words and try to make different sense out of it in that you will be more familiar towards it. In to understand and then run across the words aloud so that you will be able to use it very comfortably in your conversations. Here I'm giving you some of the tips which could help you to be more confident about the words you are using. First of all, write down each words. If you visualize those, then it will be like helpful for you to stick a lot in your mind easier. So when you hear a word or a new word, then write it down in your notebook along with its meaning, because there's a lot of words which could confuse you because it looks so similar to each other. Here I'm gonna give you an example. That is prognosticate and procrastinate, where procrastinate means to delay or postpone action, while prognosticate means to forecast or foretell something. So try to write down the words you hear for first time and make sentences out of it. You might think like, yes, it could remember or memorize those words even after some times, but after a few hours when you try to recollect and then at times you can't remember it or retrieve it from your memory. So better write all those words along with the meanings. Tip number 2 is to try to make sentences. Making sentences from different words is also important, because if you only know some of the words that doesn't know where to use it, which is the best time and where I'm supposed to use, then it doesn't make any sense. Just create examples or sense out of it or each words from each words, and if possible at the time when you write the meanings or in the notebook, give one example each, that you could be really confident and it will be like beneficial for you a lot. And tip 3 is to compare the words. As I've just already said you about, you could know the meanings, but some words might mix up each other, so make sure words doesn't mix up. Some words like look really familiar or similar in nature, but the meanings might be like entirely different. So that make sure that you doesn't mix the words up or mix up the words, and you know the exact meaning of every word that you have learned. For that, creating examples might help you. So follow these 3 tips in order not to forget the words again and write it down. Tip number 4 is to memorize and read daily. If you read daily pages each and every word, then you will not forget at very possible. So that for memorizing you need to read daily. Tip number 5 is to use it in your daily conversations, as these 4 tips are very important for tip number 5, because if you know the meaning, if you have already written somewhere and you can retrieve it, as well as you can know the meaning of different words, then it will be like very much easier for you to use it in your daily conversations, because only over in your conversation you could make sure that you know what exactly the words means, as well as pronunciation is also very important, because if you pronounce those words different and your accent isn't better, then definitely your words doesn't make any sense, even if you know the meaning or even if you know what it exactly means. So you need to make certain that you know the meaning as well as the pronunciation to use all those words which you have learned in your daily conversations. I hope all these tips really helped you, because these are the tips which can create some of the words in your mind more easily. If so, then do practice all these steps, that is to write down each words and try to make sentences out of it. And while creating sentences, make sure that you have written it along with the meanings, as well as compare the words, that is to make sure that the words doesn't mixed up, and memorize and read daily, because reading will definitely helps you to update your knowledge, as well as if you read all those things which like in a continuously basis or on a regularly basis, if you're reading, definitely fixed on your memory. And the fifth tip is to use it in your daily conversations. And it's not that tough as you think, because if you know the meanings and pronunciation of everything that you learn, definitely it makes you more helpful. So I hope this video helped you. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.